I was a little girl in probably about 6, 7 years old in Miss Marguerite's Sunday school class. And my grandmama had gave me 12 cents to put in Sunday school. 2 nickels and 2 pennies. And Grandma sent us on to church, and she would come afterwards, later on. That particular Sunday, I didn't want to put my money in Sunday school. I wanted to go by Miss Fannie Mae house and get a penny can and some cookies after church. My grandmama was wise in all things. It's just like she knowed when I was going to do wrong. And so that particular Sunday, Miss Marguerite took up the collection. I didn't put my money in. I tapped the plate like I put something in there, and I didn't. And I think she saw me tap it or whatever. I don't know. I can't even tell you how my grandmama found out that I didn't put the money in the collection plate. So grandmama came to church, and Sunday school was over, and I was sitting behind Mr. Ed Flournoy. Sitting with my little friend, laughing, talking, laughing about different things, particularly Mr. Ed Flournoy. Mr. Ed Flournoy was a heavy-set man, and the back of his head looked like several rows of Vienna sausages. Little did I know that particular Sunday I was going to need them rows of Vienna sausages. Because my grandmama came, and she made an announcement in church back then, women's parents and stuff, their announcement is going to beat you, whoop you, or it is announced in church over the microphone. And my grandmama said, Mattie, I'm finna come to you. And if I find that money on you, I'm going to whoop you right here in church. Of course, you can't do that nowadays, but you can do it then. She said, you hear me, gal? If I find that money on you, or anywhere near around you, I'm going to tie you up right here in church. I had to quick think. I had to think, because she was in front of the church, so I had from that time, from her to walk from the front of the church to me, to get rid of that money. Now, mind you, my grandmama smart. She was going to check all of my percentage, everything around me up under the pew, and I just couldn't throw it nowhere, and I definitely couldn't give it to my friend. Thank God for Mr. Flournoy. As my grandmama was walking up, just like I'm looking at you. See my hand? You know I was doing that. I took them 2 nickels and 2 pennies and took it to Mr. Flournoy meat lining in his head. Tucked it up in there. They fit in perfectly like in the Marshall dime slots in the back of his head. Mr. Flournoy didn't even know it. In fact, they could still be in there today. When my grandmama got to me, she could not find that 12 cents. Quick thinking. That's one of the anointments that the Lord thy God gave me. I just don't use it correctly, that's all. Quick thinking. Miss Flournoy dead today because took that 12 cents to the grave. One thing you can say, he didn't die poor. Quick thinking. It's the anointment the Lord thy God gave me, MattieJ.